My sister had a teddy bear, a scary teddy bear. I don't know why, but it creeped me out. It was so disturbing to me. The thing had eyes that looked so real. It was as it was made from a real bear, and its face was just blank and unsettling. I first started to get weird feelings around the bear when my sister first got it. She was only a baby at the time, and I was about 4. We had a dog, you see, and he had a habit of eating things. So my mom always had to put it up in a small cabinet in the corner of the hallway upstairs. Every time I go up those stairs, I saw that creepy bear suddenly glare around the corner at me as it was watching me. This wasn't the weird part. It started to get really weird about 5 years later. At the age of 6 or 7, my sister had lost interest in the bear. So my mom just threw it in the old toy cupboard. The only problem was that the cupboard was in my room. When I was 9, old enough to stay on my own and go to bed without any assistance, I would get into my bed every night and turn off my lamp. This is where it got extremely scary. As I was getting sleep, or should I suddenly remembered my mom putting that teddy in the cupboard. I slowly turned to look over across my room to see it through the grass. My heart suddenly stopped as I thought about the horrors the plush had caused me. But at the age of 9, I wanted to grow up and lose my fears, so I shook it off and put my head on the pillow. When I got up to pull my sheets on a bit further, I noticed something that would scar me for life. There sat at the end of my bedroom the teddy. My heart started beating normally again. I sat there staring at it about a minute. When I needed to yawn, I closed my eyes. I opened up to see the teddy sitting closer to my bed. At this point, I was extremely freaked out. I started to move back to the wall and looked around to see if there's any signs that someone might have came in. When I looked back to see the teddy at the end of my bed, I was so startled that I fainted from fear. When I blinked, it had gone. I looked around. To my relief, I saw no sign of it. I sat my head back on the pillow, hoping for some sleep. Then I opened my eyes. It was above my head, staring straight down at me. I screamed as it lunged towards me. I will never see a bear the same way again. A few years later, after years of horror, I burned it. I sat in enjoyment as the bear was turned to smoking ashes in my fireplace. I have lived my teenage life through adolescence. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The only thing I could remember that was in any way familiar to my bad experience was when I watched Trainspotting. That flipping baby scene shocked me so badly. Other than that, all was well. When I turned 19, I was about to move into my new home. I had been given the keys to the house and was ready to set up my furniture. After hours of carrying, I carried the final box from the removal truck into the front door and shut the door behind me. I turned to go into the kitchen and put it on the table. I opened up to see a cabinet. I took it out and walked to my living room and placed it in the corner. I stared at it for a minute and thought to myself, I don't remember putting this packet or packing this cabinet. I didn't really care that much as I just moved into my new home. I walked back into the kitchen to grab my television and brought it into the living room. When I saw it, the teddy, it just sat there, staring at me.